back.
And welcome back. We are going to be moving into our second discussion for this morning with a skillful artist who specializes in paintings, murals, airbrushing, and whatever other art you could possibly think about in terms of the creativeness of those types of skill sets. We're going to be talking with Rafael Rodriguez. Good morning, Rafael, and thank you for being here with us this morning.
Yes, good morning.
Now, Rafael, speak to us about art and what inspires you to create art pieces.
Oh, okay, well, it somehow, becomes easier with practice, I guess. But at an early age, when I could have drawn very good, and I just kept it. Eventually, I started doing work for people, and they start paying me. I'm like, wow, this could be a career in the making.
Yeah. So you stumbled onto the skill.
Yeah, I used to have a 9-to-5 job at detail test desk, and what happened is my mom had opened. This is way back, like I've been doing this for like 30 years, and
Yeah.
But I remember my mom would open a restaurant on Albert Street, and I painted her sign on the door, and another guy came along, saw me painting, and he wanted me to paint his shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a sign on his shop, and then another guy passed, and he said, "Hey, can you come over to my place?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah.
And this is how it all started. I used to paint very slow, so it took me long to do one sign, but eventually, I got better.
Oh, look at that one. That one looks like 3D there.
A mural of such size, how long would it take for you to complete a mural like that?
Oh, like the one, Scorpion?
Yeah.
That's just a couple hours, man.
Oh, wow. You say that so easy.
Yeah, I did it. I have gained so much experience during the years that people sometimes think that I am charging too much because I do it too fast, right? But then, they have to understand that it's not that I'm doing it fast, it's that I already know what I'm going to do from I start painting. Mm-hmm. So, sometimes, they say, oh, maybe one day, you I say, yeah, but then, what about the 30 odd years I spent gaining experience,
Mm-hmm.
So,
how much of your artwork is from your own mind? I mean, do you use designs that people give you all the time, or sometimes do you create it on your own?
Well, a lot of times people give me the art, but a lot of times I have to come up with my own concept, using different perspectives and different ideas from different places. Mm-hmm. And, I end up with an original design.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like that one. Now, tell me about an artwork that you are particularly proud of.
I did a lion for my mom, and for Mother's Day, and the expression of her face, and
yeah.
Wait. Let's backtrack on this story a bit. Why did you want to paint a lion for your mom?
Well, my mom is the 1st of August, and she's a Leo, right?
Okay, I see.
I thought she was a fierce lady. That's where that came from.
So, I noticed she liked collecting lions. She have like towels and blankets. She have statues of lions, and she loved lions, right? But I guess it's because she's the 1st of August and she's a Leo. So it occurred to me for Mother's Day, I went to Benke and I did a mural on her wall, and she wasn't there. And when she came, she sighed, I was moved by her emotions, because I didn't expect her to react that way. But I think that was the most special art I've done.
Oh, that's really such a touching story. Now, what's it been like though through the pandemic? I mean, how's business been?
Oh, it's been devastating. Art is a luxury, right? And You could do without it, right? And I have been taking serious repercussions, and and not only that, the fact that technology has changed in Belize, and people don't want to paint anymore. They go direct to printed vinyl, and I am becoming a dying species.
Well, art is also a really great form of expression, and it's a positive outlet of expression as well. How has it allowed you to cope during this pandemic? And have you been able to teach younger people to paint as well?
Well, if I get the opportunity to teach, it would be great. I mean, like for example, this mural right here at Ladyville, when I started it, the kids flocked the park, because it was cartoon, it was fun. And then when you look, I saw they want to paint, and I said, come by, and a lot of the kids came and paint with me here on this in the Ladyville Park, this mural. It felt good, and I wish the authorities or whoever in charge, would invest in things like that, especially now that kids are back in school, they want something creative to do. And I'm here to teach. If I get the opportunity, I will teach.
Where's the bulk of your business? Like, where do you find people most often will commission your work?
Well, mostly in the city. Majority, but I don't mind a road trip, man. I remember, going on road trips with B-Well and BTL and Lotto. They took me all over the country with Boeing and Boeing, and some reason Boeing and Boeing put me out. I don't want to say that, but, maybe if they see this, they get call me back. But, I love road trips.
So, no, but I mean, like, is it store signs, or is it like commissioned art pieces? Do you paint on, like, paintings on canvas?
Well, I just started commission paintings, but mostly it's portrait. I started dabbling in portraits because I was scared to do portraits because it's very touchy, it's very delicate. People they don't want to paint somebody with a bigger nose than they have, or things like that. So,
or they don't know what they look like until they see your portrait.
Yeah, so I was a bit scared, but then with this pandemic, it kind of forced me to start saying yes to people that say, hey, do you do portraits? I said, sure, just give me a clear picture. And it started happening. I have done 3 portraits already, and I noticed that people didn't complain. They like it. They were like, okay. So it gave me a little confidence that I could dabble a little bit in portraits.
I'm glad you shared that little story there just now. Certainly, because I think about tattoos as well, and portrait, and I could just imagine if you're tattooing a face onto someone and it doesn't look like the person, how awful that might be.
Yeah, I think you have to deal with that for the rest of your life.
Certainly.
But what do you enjoy painting?
I like painting cartoons, man, because the kids, they love it. They come along. Say I did a mural for my daughter. She loved it. All her favorite cartoons. I watch her.
Aww.
Yeah, she paints
That's
it.
a
She
painting?
like watching. Yeah, she like watching cartoons, right? So I noticed the favorites she has. But not this one. This was a commissioned work.
Okay.
But that's my baby. And this is all the cartoons she likes, so she loved it. She's like, oh, there is a baby shark, that is Wolf Pooh, and that's Dora. She loved it. So I love painting cartoons.
That's so cool.
Because, it's fun, man.
Yeah, and definitely children will give you the ideal reaction because they're seeing their favorite characters up close.
Yeah.
That's right. That always bring children joy, Especially when I did this one here in Ladyville, man, kids, they flocked the area. And that mural kind of changed the whole perspective of the park. Because even the park, was unkept. And now, because of the mural, it's chopped down regularly. And, actually this mural needs touch up now. It's been there for like 3-4 years now, and it needs a break now. But I guess I just have to stand by until they...
Yeah. So... so that's what you love doing. You love doing cartoon. What's the most challenging work you've had to do?
People ask about anime. Anime is a cartoon that I could do it. But it's a more challenging. It's a lot of
very detailed.
So
yeah,
I kind of get reluctant not to do anime. But if they're willing to pay the price, then I'm willing to do it.
Yeah. Well, Raphael, how do people get in touch if they want to get you to do some artwork for them?
All right. Well, I have a page. It's called Best Image Signs on Facebook. And my number is 608-1293. You could call me anytime, and I have WhatsApp. You could WhatsApp me a design. I'm very reachable.
Yeah.
And I'm not expensive. I'm not expensive. People would think, because I have all this experience, that I would want to charge more, but in reality, no.
Okay.
I'm very reasonable.
All right. Well, we do hope. Oh, there we go. We see some of your portraits now on the screen.
That's one.
Yeah. Well, of course, we just wanted to check in. We know it's been a tough time for artists, for all the artists, and so we wanted to hear from you directly. And we hope that people consider getting some artwork done from you, whether it's a portrait, or I'm sure there'll be some parents calling for those murals on their kids' wall.
And even the preschools.
That would be great. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us this morning.
Sure, no problem. Thank you, Marlene. And thank you,
His name's Brighton. Yeah. Have a great day, Raphael.
I'm a big fan of Marlene, so that's why, I got
Well, I'm a big fan of your artwork. Now you got my mind going.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. And of course, we do hope that things pick back up for you, and that people are encouraged to be able to get some artwork done by a Belizean artist. We appreciate it, and stay safe.
All right.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
And with that, we go ahead and we take a break. And when we come back, we're going to be joined by Xander Bennett and Fermentation Fridays. Stay with us.